Good morning and welcome to Murrin Family Field here at D. Benedetto Stadium on the campus of Trinity College in Hartford, Connecticut. We're about to get underway here for an 11 o'clock start between the MIT Engineers visiting your home team, the Trinity College Bantams. Bit of a ugly, gloomy day here in Hartford. Some drizzle earlier. Appears to have stopped for now. Not any serious rain in the forecast, but hopefully the drizzle holds off as well and we can get these two games in today, scheduled for 11 and 1:30. As the home team, your Trinity College Bantams, take the field for some warm-ups. We'll read through defensive alignment first. On the mound today is my apologies, Trinity starter today, Joe Campano, senior right-hander out of Scarsdale, New York, playing his high school ball at Avon Old Farms for Trinity. Catching today is Aiden Stern. We have Schnitzer at first, Saldivia at second, Demizio at shortstop, Bernstein at third, Beisel in left, Sawyer in center, and Park at right field. As we appear to be ready to get underway here, stepping into the box is Dalton Chi, number 5, the shortstop for MIT here. So we're about to get underway. Campano pitching from the stretch even with no one on. First pitch in there. Leads today off with a strike. Fouled off to the right side. Out of play. Makes its way into the sizable first baseline bullpen here at Trinity for the home team. The away bullpen is in left field. You may get a glimpse of that. Somebody hits a ball that way today. Campano, third pitch. Knocks it down at the pitcher's mound. Going to be a tight play. Chi beats it out, running down the first baseline. MIT will have their first runner on. Quick comebacker, Campano. He knocked it down, but may have slowed the ball up too much for Saldivia to make that play at first. She now taking a slight lead at first. Campano behind 2-0 there. Missing the second one high. Showing a bunt, lays one down the first baseline. Fielded by Campano, flips to Schnitzer for the first out here. Chi does advance to second on the sacrifice. Well-placed bunt by Takahashi there. Now up in the 3 slot is Hernandez for MIT. Decent lead at second for Chi. Campano to the plate. Strike one on that check swing by Hernandez. Luis Hernandez out of local Glastonbury, Connecticut, played his high school ball at Loomis Chaffee School just up the road in Windsor. 0-1 count, 1 out. Second pitch called a strike there for Capano. Hernandez now down 0-2. Nobody holding Chi on at second there. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Great pitch by Capano as he gets his second out. Hernandez thought that was outside, but looks like a pretty good pitch. Strikes out on looking on 3 pitches. So now 2 down in the top of the first. Severson steps to the plate. Takes a big cut. Maybe got a piece of that, but unable to put in play. Strike 1. Severson starting left field today. Second pitch comes in. Another good place. Pitch on the outside corner for strike 2. Severson out of Western Springs, Illinois. Down 0-2 here in the count. Top of the first, 2 outs. Makes good contact. Bounces off the pitcher's mound. Nice play there from DiMizio, driving in on it and getting the out at first. As we move into the bottom of the first, Trinity now coming up to bat, starting with Stern, Bernstein, and Schnitzer up. We'll see if they can get someone on and bring cleanup man Sawyer to the plate. So we'll step away for a moment and be back in just a moment on the Northeast Sports Network.
Catch, sportsmanship is about respect. Respect for teammates, coaches, opponents, and the game itself.
Providing our student athletes with the opportunity to compete at the highest level.
At Trinity, athletics are an integral part of the educational experience. That's why we emphasize not only competition, but also sportsmanship, personal conduct, and a safe environment for all.
Good sportsmanship is more than just a phrase. It's a value we all share. From student athletes and coaches to game officials and spectators, we all have a role to play to foster respect and fair play.
We ensure that our coaches, student athletes, and officials understand the importance of sportsmanship and hold them accountable.
Our coaches teach our teams to respect opponents, officials, and the game itself. We look to them as role models.
Our officials uphold the integrity of competition by addressing unsporting behavior and ensuring fairness for all.
We're all in for each other. We cheer for Bantams, not against our opponents. Our energy fuels the game in a positive way.
We represent Trinity College with pride on and off the field. Sportsmanship defines who we are.
That's why Trinity College is proud to support the NCAA Division III Sportsmanship Initiative. While every conference brings its unique perspective, our commitment remains the same, promoting fair and respectful conduct in every game, match, and meet.
We invite you to be a part of this initiative. Whether you're on the field, on the sidelines, in the stands, or behind the scenes, your commitment to sportsmanship makes a difference. Together, we can create a positive game environment that reflects the very best Division III athletics at Trinity College. Thank you for your support.
Respect the game, respect each other.
And welcome back here to Hartford as Trinity sees their first at-bats of the day. Leading off is Aiden Stern. As he hits a fly ball into left field. Chi under that one makes the catch. Quick out for MIT starter today. Chase Rubin, senior out of Arlington, Virginia, on the mound. Makes quick work of his first batter today. Aiden Stern now up is Bernstein for the Bantams. Missing that one. Second pitch low. 2-0. 3-0 count here. Bernstein misses that one low as well, and we have a 1-out walk.
Now batting first baseman number 16, Dylan Schnitzer.
First baseman Dylan Schnitzer up to bat now in the 3 slot. Man on first, 1 out. Bernstein with a healthy lead at first. And checks his shoulder and comes to the plate. This is that one, 1-0. Bernstein taking off there. Ball a bit low. Not a great ball for Dwyer to throw on. Kind of short arms that. Doesn't quite make it to second. So Bernstein with a good steal. Now at second. And Schnitzer with a 2-0 count. Trinity aggressive early on the base paths, and a great steal from Bernstein there. Takes a pretty sizable lead at second as well. Now taking off for third. Good pop. Ball gets by. He might have had a shot there, but on the pass ball, Bernstein will come around to score. Great aggression on the base paths to start from Trinity here, and it pays off early. Now taking a 1-0 lead off a walk, 2 steals and a pass ball. I do believe we had a strike call. Did get that third pitch in there for a strike, so 2-1. As Ruben comes through defensive alignment first on the mound today is my apologies, Trinity starter today, Joe Campano, senior right-hander out of Scarsdale, New York, playing his high school ball at Avon Old Farms before Trinity. Catching today is Aiden Stern. We have Schnitzer at first, Saldivia at second, Demizio at shortstop, Bernstein at third, Beisel in left, Sawyer in center, and Park at right field. As we appear to be ready to get underway here, stepping into the box is Dalton Chi, number 5, the shortstop for MIT here. So we're about to get underway. Campano pitching from the stretch even with no one on. First pitch in there. Leads today off with a strike. Fouled off to the right side. Out of play. Makes its way into the sizable first baseline bullpen here at Trinity for the home team. The away bullpen is in left field. You may get a glimpse of that. Somebody hits a ball that way today. Campano, third pitch. Knocks it down at the pitcher's mound. Going to be a tight play. Chi beats it out, running down the first baseline. MIT will have their first runner on. Quick comeback here, Campano. He knocked it down, but may have slowed the ball up too much for Saldivia to make that play at first. Chi now taking a slight lead at first. Well, Campano behind 2-0 there. Missing the second one high. showing a bunt, lays one down the first baseline. Fielded by Capano, flips to Schnitzer for the first out here. Chi does advance to second on the sacrifice. Well-placed bunt by Takahashi there. Now up in the 3 slot is Hernandez for MIT. Decent lead at second for Chi. Capano to the plate. Strike 1 on that check swing by Hernandez. Luis Hernandez out of local Glastonbury, Connecticut, played his high school ball at Loomis Chaffee School just up the road in Windsor. Oh, 1 count, 1 out. Second pitch called a strike there for Capano. Hernandez now down 0-2. Nobody holding Chi on at second there. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Great pitch by Capano as he gets his second out. Hernandez thought that was outside, but looks like a pretty good pitch. Strikes out on looking on 3 pitches. So now 2 down in the top of the first. Severson steps to the plate. Takes a big cut. Maybe got a piece of that, but unable to put in play. Strike 1. Severson starting left field today. Second pitch comes in. Another good place. Pitch on the outside corner for strike 2. Severson out of Western Springs, Illinois. Down 0-2 here in the count. Top of the first, 2 outs. Makes good contact. Bounces off the pitcher's mound. Nice play there from DiMizio, driving in on it and getting the out at first as we move into the bottom of the first. Trinity now coming up to bat, starting with Stern, Bernstein, and Schnitzer up. We'll see if they can get someone on and bring cleanup man Sawyer to the plate. So we'll step away for a moment and be back in just a moment on the Northeast Sports Network.
Gag. Sportsmanship is about respect. Respect for teammates.
And welcome back here to Hartford as Trinity sees their first at-bats of the day. Leading off is Aiden Stern. He hits a fly ball into left field. Chi under that one makes the catch. Quick out for MIT starter today. Chase Rubin, senior out of Arlington, Virginia, on the mound. Makes quick work of his first batter today. Eden Stern now up is Bernstein for the Bantams. Missing that one. Second pitch low. 2-0. No count here to Bernstein. Misses that one low as well, and we have a 1-out walk. First baseman Dylan Schnitzer up to bat now in the 3 slot. Man on first, 1 out. Bernstein with a healthy lead at first. And checks his shoulder and comes to the plate. This is that one, 1-0. Bernstein taking off there. Ball a bit low. Not a great ball for Dwyer to throw on. Kind of short arms that. Doesn't quite make it to second. So Bernstein with a good steal. Now at second. And Schnitzer with a 2-0 count. Trinity aggressive early on the base paths, and a great steal from Bernstein there. Takes a pretty sizable lead at second as well. Now taking off for third. Good pop. Ball gets by. He might have had a shot there, but on the pass ball, Bernstein will come around to score. Great aggression on the base paths to start from Trinity here, and it pays off early. Now taking a 1-0 lead off a walk, 2 steals, and a pass ball. I do believe we had a strike call. Did get that third pitch in there for a strike, so 2-1. As Ruben comes to the plate again, finds the outside corner. Now knotted up at 2-2, 1 out. Clean base path, so Ruben will work from his preferred windup. No runners to worry about as he comes to the plate again. Missing, full count now. Missed that one outside. Schnitzer walks, making his way to first. This William Sawyer comes to the plate, the cleanup slot. Number 10 playing center field today. Check over from Ruben, not in time. See if Trinity keeps up the aggression on the base pass. Schnitzer with a pretty healthy lead over there. Fly ball to short. Able to make the catch there is Chi. 2 outs now for the Bantams as DH Aiden Stevenson comes up, designated hitter today. Keep an eye on pop-ups like that today. Blustery wins. Great check over, and they get him. Great pickoff move there from Ruben, and Schnitzer unable to get back in time. Gets the 3rd out. Ruben gets out of it, only giving up 1 out. We will maintain Stevenson as the leadoff for the next inning, given that it was a pickoff, and we'll move to the top of the 2nd here. Back onto the mound, Joe Capano for the Bantams. Made quick work of that first inning. Batter's box. Manos' first pitch. Ball 1, perhaps a bit low. Finds the outside corner for that one. Knotted up at 1-1 here. Grounder up the middle. Gets through the hole in the infield. Nice lead-off base hit for Dempsey.
Now batting third baseman number 12, Owen Malone.
Third baseman Owen Malone now steps to the plate. Runner on at first. Decent lead over there for Dempsey. Takes a step back. Pickoff move coming. Not in time. Capano comes to the plate. Bunt. Showing bunt there was Malone outside. Ball one. See if Malone really intends to bunt when he gets one to swing at. Yeah, certainly made a move for it. Missed that one. 1-1. Dempsey scurrying back to first. One count here. Missed that one outside as well. 2-1. Showing bunt again missing. Now with 2 strikes, no protections on a bunt. We'll see if he's swinging away here. Will be swinging away. Looks at strike 3. Great pitch there. Capano with his second backwards K of the morning. Malone unable to move Dempsey over from first despite attempting a couple of those bunts. Now up is Del Pino. Pitch inside. Great throw down. He does get him in time. Great throw from Stern, especially on a ball that was a bit high and inside. I guess the height was good to throw off of, but not exactly where he wanted it. Frankly, Del Pino had to get out of the way, so great throw. And he is able to get the runner at second. Missed that one away. Count now 2-0. That one inside. 3-0 count. Delpino does set up quite close to the plate. Really hugging that inside line there. 3-0 count. Appeared to be taking all the way, and he does get the walk. Delpino will head down to first.
Now batting second baseman number 2, Jack Finnegan.
Jack Finnegan, second base, now up to the plate. 2 outs, man on first. Swinging away at the first pitch, fouls that one off. 0-1. Line drive into center. Delpino makes the turn and looks, but doesn't advance. Nice swing there from Finnegan. The Engineers now have 2 men on. Catcher John Dwyer out of Northport, New York, now up to bat. 2 men on, 1 in scoring position here. First pitch in there for a strike. Second pitch high and inside, 1-1. Capano eyeing Del Pino there at second. Sort of feigning someone holding him on. Pass ball here. As both runners will advance. Be 2-1 count. Not that bad of a pitch. Stern probably wants that one back. Hopefully Capano is hoping Capano can get him out of the jam here. Fouled off on the right side. Knots it up at 2-2 with 2 outs here. Runners on second and third. And the pitch inside. Dwyer didn't seem to care to move on that one, but it did not hit him. So we have a full count. 2 outs. Chopper to third. He'll go to first with it rather than stepping on the bag. He does make a good throw. Nice throw from Bernstein there. Played it cool as they get out of the jam here. So we head to the bottom of the second. No runs across for the Engineers. They strand 2 at second and third, and Bantams come to bat. Will be Stevenson, the DH, leading off again. Hits to the third baseman, gets past him. And a nice leadoff single for Stevenson there. Hard hit ball just past the glove of Malone there. Demizio now up to bat for the Bantams. Slow curve there. In for a strike. 0-1. Check over. He's got him. Great pickoff move from Ruben. He's now got 2 runners on that pickoff move at first. Frankly, Stevenson not even very close to getting back to the bag there. Trinity, of course, likes to be aggressive on the Bates paths, but may have overextended there. Pitch to Demizio misses. Now 1-1. Fastball outside. 2-1 now. Fly ball to right center. Takahashi running over it. He's under it. He will make the grab. Demizio flies out for the second out of the inning. Saldivia up to bat here with 2 outs. Fastball low. Ball 1. Off speed in there for a strike. Not up at 1-1. Look like he came back with the same pitch. 1-2. Ruben moving quickly now. Swing and a miss. Dwyer holds on to it. And swinging strike 3 there. Ruben gives up that first single and then works out of the inning with ease as we head to the top of the 3rd. Capano back out. And welcome back as we get underway here with the top of the 3rd. Number 5, Dalton Shee steps into the box, or is preparing to step into the box. Capano out for his 3rd inning of work here for the Bantams. Shee did reach base, gets stranded at 2nd in the 1st inning. We'll look to continue that. Capano comes to the plate, strike 1. Fastball low and inside. 1-1 now. Hit well to center. Tracking that one is Sawyer over his head. It'll be at least a double. Gets caught up on the fence. She does hold it 2nd. Leadoff double. I think it may have took a weird bounce off the chain link out there. It's not a flat surface like you might see in some other fields. Played pretty well by Sawyer considering. Holds Chi to the double. Has now reached on both of his at-bats. Takahashi now stepping to the plate. Wonder if we'll see some small ball here. MIT already showed bunt in a couple situations. And a pickoff move to center. Seemed like the routine got confused there as Chi gets a pretty easy pass to 3rd on a pickoff to no one, frankly. Demizio looked like he was going to cover, but then pulled out of it. Capano, none the wiser, threw it anyhow. So no outs, and now Chi at 3rd on the throwing error. Takahashi not showing bunt, at least on the first pitch, in for a strike. Takahashi a bit late on that cut as well. Capano now up 0-2. Umpire asks a question, not exactly sure about what. 0-2 count there. Comes to the plate. Takahashi fights that off to the right side. Count remains 0-2. Runner on 3rd. Great pitch from Capano there. Swing and a miss.
Now batting first baseman number 9,
Luis Hernandez up to the plate now. Still got Chi waiting at 3rd. Hernandez will be looking to drive him in here. Fouls that one back. 0-1. Off-speed pitch gets Hernandez there as well. 0-2 now. Strike 3 there, dropped by Stern. Picked up and tagged out is Hernandez. Third backwards K of the day for Capano. Back-to-back strikeouts. He had Takahashi swinging just before that. Back-to-back strikeouts, exactly what you want as a pitcher if you've got a man on third and no outs. So great work from Capano. Now coming to the plate against Severson, high and inside there. One and 0. Missed that one inside as well. 2-0 now. Severson grounded out his first at bat to close the top of the first, but obviously a dangerous hitter in the cleanup spot. Fouls that one off to the right side. Good contact there out to left field. Coming in on it is Beisel, makes the grab. And Capano works out of that runner on third, no out jam. Great effort there by the pitcher and in left field as Trinity allows no runs on the one double from Chi as we make our way to the bottom of the third. Chase Rubin back on the mound, warming up here for the Engineers. Famous, at least in my mind, Chaminade High School. He'll take his first cuts of the day here for the Bantams. As Rubin comes to the plate. Missed that one outside, ball one. Finds the corner that time. Strike. 1-1 count for Park. So cut at that one. Gets a bit under it. Fouls it off. 1-2 count now. Fights that one off. Grounded to second. Fielded cleanly by Finnegan. Flips over to Hernandez for the first out.
Now batting left fielder number 14, Beisel.
Left fielder number 14, Beisel, now up to bat for the Bantams. Just made that nice but somewhat routine catching on the line drive out to left to end the last inning. Take his first cuts of the day. It's a fastball. Gets a piece of it. Fouled off for strike one. Showing bunt there, pulls it back on the ball inside. Did swing away at the first pitch. We'll see if he goes back to the bunt here with this third. He does not. Takes a cut and misses. 1-2 count. Bunts off with the 2 strikes, I'm sure, so Chase comes to the plate, misses that one outside. 2-2. Close on that one. Just missed. To work the count full. Good eye there from Beisel. Full count pitch. Great pitch. Strike on the breaking ball to get the second out of the inning. I believe that's the second strikeout of the day for Chase Rubin. His first strikeout looking, the backwards K. So we're now back up to the top of the lineup with Stern. Missed that one high. 1-0. Showing bunt, pushes that one wide. Foul down the third baseline. 1-1 here. Both teams so far not afraid to play some small ball, showing some bunts, attempting some bunts. Of course, on a cold, rainy day, not a bad idea. 1-1 here. Stern now swinging away, misses that one. 1-2. Swing at that one, dropped by the catcher, but he'll pick it up and fire down to Hernandez. Rubin will get his third K of the day to bring us into the top of the fourth. Very clean inning for the Engineers there, as they will now come to the plate. Dempsey now in the box, leading off this top of the fourth for the Engineers. Pano comes to the plate. Missed that one outside. Ball one. Swung on, fly ball to the right side in a bit of a coffin's corner there. Great run by Park, making a sort of sliding grab over there. He had to travel a long way, but does come up with a very nice catch to record the first out here from the top of the fourth. Ball hit into that sort of dead zone between first, second, and right, but Park was able to get over there and made a nice catch. One out here as Malone steps into the batter's box for the Engineers. Missed that one outside. Swung on, straightaway center, over Sora's head. He's tracking back, deep, and over the fence. Straight away, furthest part of the field there, an absolute bomb from Owen Malone, senior out of Portsmouth, Rhode Island, as we are knotted up at 1. Got a great pitch to swing on with that 1-0 count, and first inning. Trinity got straight into some pretty aggressive base running, and it paid dividends for them back in the first. See if he can get on again here to start us off in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch inside, missing. Ball one. Missed that one outside. 2-0 now. Swinging on that one, chopper down the right side. Does roll foul. Now 2-1. You got a base runner like Bernstein, a little slow dribbler. Chopper is always a dangerous play. Rolls that one foul. Bernstein forces a walk. Second walk of the day. And is immediately checked on by Rubin on that pickoff. Probably a good idea considering the success he had on the base path in the first. Rubin comes to the plate. High fly ball out of play to the right side. Rubin with a nice pickoff move to check on Bernstein, but can't get him that time. Bernstein dives back in. 0-1 count still. One runner on, no outs. Checks on him again. Another good pickoff move. Close, but unable to get him there at first. As Rubin has yet to come to the plate to face Schnitzer, who walked in the first and actually was picked off himself. Check down from the catcher this time. Dwyer with a slow and light throw. Not applying too much real pressure on Bernstein, who walks back to the bag. 1-1 now. Misses that one low. 2-1. Checks over again. Rubin comes to the plate. 2-2 count now. Ground ball to the left side. Chi there to make the grab. Throw across the plate, or across the field rather. Unable to get enough on that. And a infield single for Schnitzer. Bernstein makes his way to second. Now 2 runners on and no outs for the Bantams here in the bottom of the fourth. Timeout called. Third base coach going over to talk with or check on Bernstein. Appears they're just having a discussion. Will Sawyer now up to bat. Showing bunt. Lays it down. Coming right at him. He did well to get the bat in front of it. Flipped over by Ruben to get the out at first, but exactly what you want out of a sacrifice. Did well to get something on that. That pitch was inside, coming almost right at him. Able to lay it down and move his runners over. Now 1 out. Runners on second and third. Not too often you have your cleanup hitter drop down a sacrifice bunt, but did quite well and was successful in moving his runners over. It's now DH Stevenson. Swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1, 1 out. Been missing that one wide. 1-1. High fly ball to the right side. Coming in on that a bit is Del Pino. He's under it. See if there's a tagging opportunity. To take a step back at the last second, so it is going to be a not super contested trot home for Bernstein, who again is able to turn a walk into coming all the way around. Now 2 outs, but the second run across for the Bantams. Back-to-back successful sacrifices for the Bantams. Now Demizio up to the plate with 2 outs, runner on third. Ruben comes in with a breaking ball missing outside, 1-0. Missed that one outside again. Fastball that time, 2-0 now. Missed that one inside this time, 3-0. You may hear glimpses of the national anthem in the background as the women's lacrosse game across the way. Might be able to see it over the left field fence is about to get underway. 3-1 count now. Fall all the way back. No, missed that one. Must have been low. Does give up the walk there to Demizio. I thought that looked okay, but perhaps a bit low. Now runners on first and third, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth, as the MIT coaching staff comes out to the mound to have a chat with Ruben. Take this moment to introduce you all to the MIT coaching staff. Chris Morris, head coach. Todd Carroll, pitching coach, likely out there having a chat with his pitcher right here. Ryan Remetta, assistant coach, and Jeff Phillips, also assistant coach, wrapping up the MIT staff here today. Just have a word with Ruben. He stays in the game, looking to get out of this 4th inning jam. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Now Ruben steps off the mound. They reset. Ruben comes to the plate, taking off for second, throw down, and double steal is on. They give up the run at home to run down the runner at second. Apologies, bit of a tongue twister. They do get the out at second, but not before the run comes across, run scores. Schnitzer scores on the double steal attempt. You don't always see a team throw down in that situation to avoid exactly that. Frankly, DeMizio did pretty well just to extend that play long enough for the run to come across. As we get underway here. Top of the 5th. Line drive to right center. It should be finding its way into the gap, and it does. One hops the wall. Dwyer will hold it second. Good throw in quickly there from the Bantams outfield. First pitch taken for a double by Dwyer there. Get the Engineers underway here in the top of the 5th. Dalton Shee makes his way into the batter's box. He himself had a nice double to begin an inning, to begin the top of the 3rd, getting all the way to 3rd before being stranded in that inning. Reached base both times today. Takes that one inside, strike 1. Fouled that one liner past the first baseline bullpen. 0-2 now. Gets him with the off-speed pitch there. Strikeout for Chi. Great pitch from Capano. Takahashi now coming to the plate quickly. 1 out, runner on second. I believe that's Capano's 5th strikeout of the day. 3 looking, 2 swinging if I've got my count correct, as he misses that one, ball 1. Takahashi fouls that one back. 1-1 here. Off-speed pitch. Just missed there, 2-1. Saw Saldivia coming over to cover the leadoff at second. Of course, last inning saw some issues with some coverage on a pickoff play at second. Sorry, 2 innings ago. Don't want to repeat that. It's another foul ball by Takahashi. Count now 2-2. Ground to the right side. Well fought off by Takahashi. Covering his Capano. Nice play there. Schnitzer, great pick last inning and a great play ranging to his left. Get the second out here. Does advance Dwyer to 3rd. But a ball hit into that first second base gap. Great coverage and good cover by Capano. He's able to run over and tag the base for the second out. Severson now up. Sorry, Hernandez now up in the cleanup spot for the Engineers. Struck out looking twice. Doesn't want to risk it this time. Spraying a little blooper out to center field. It does bring home Dwyer, who scores. Engineers now with their second run of the day on the board. Engineers get their second run of the day on the board with 2 outs here. Hard hit ball to left field. Ranging is Beisel over his outstretched glove. Waving around. It's Hernandez. Play at the plate. Throw is a bit off. Severson with a RBI double as Hernandez comes all the way around from first. Had a shot there for a play at the plate, but the throw just offline brought Stearns sort of inside the baseline, unable to get back with the ball. The Trinity coaching staff will now come out to talk to Capano. This game knotted up at 3 here in the top of the 5th. We will see a pitching change here. Capano's day done.
Now pitching for the Bantams, number 2, Tyler Fahey.
Tyler Fahey now on the mound for the Bantams, sophomore right-hander, 6'3" out of Danbury, Connecticut. Went to Immaculate High School. Capano will own the runner on second, having given up 3 runs today. Fahey coming on with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. We'll want to get this 3rd one without giving up any more damage here. Coming in to face the Engineers' designated hitter today, James Dempsey. Flew out to right his last at bat after singling in the 2nd. Quick on-field warm-up there for our new pitcher, number 2, Tyler Fahey. He comes to the plate. Misses that one outside. Catches the corner for that 2nd pitch. 1-1 now. Fastball sprayed to the right side, tailing foul. Made pretty good contact on that, Dempsey. The last 1-2 now the count. Bit low on that. Good pitch up in the count from Fahey. Now not up at 2-2. Comes to the plate, breaking ball. Just missed that one as well. Couple back-to-back good pitches, just missing for balls from Fahey. Count now loaded up. 3-2 with 2 outs. Missing that one wide. He walks his first batter. Runners now on first and second.
Now batting third baseman number 12,
Owen Malone obviously homered his last time up. Now comes to the plate. Swinging and missing on a Fahey breaking ball that time. Another breaking ball in a great spot. Fahey 0-2 up now on Malone. Seems to be really comfortable with this pitch. Fastball that time. Looped into left. Coming on his Beisel, who makes the catch. Trinity gets out of the inning there. Now moving into the bottom of the fifth. Damage done by the Engineers, though. Now the game knotted up as 3. Knotted up at 3, rather. Chase Rubin comes back out, at least to start this bottom 5 for the... We're back here, bottom 5. Chase Rubin still on the mound. Saldivia taking that first ball. Missing low was Rubin. 1-0. Flied out to center. Tracking back is Takahashi's under it. Seemed to be under it. Tracked back a bit more and was under it. Got the first out there. Pretty windy day out there. It might have blown a bit more than he originally anticipated, but nonetheless got under it, made the catch. Quick first out for the Bantams there. Park now up to bat. Grounded out his last time up and appears to be doing so again. Slow roller to the first baseman. Hernandez behind it. One pitch and an out. Rubin very quickly working through first 2 batters of this bottom of the 5th. Beisel now up. Played a nice left field so far today. Batting 9th here. So he'll take that one. Ball 1. Struck out looking his only at bat thus far. Swinging away there at 1-0. Missing for 1-1 now. Took that one inside. 2-1 count. Pete Beisel, sophomore. That's Stony Brook, New York. Loops that one into left field. It'll get down. Probably just a single. He takes and turns and looks, but won't press it.
Now batting catcher number 7,
Aiden Stern now up for the Bantams. So we round to the top of the lineup. Nice loop single there from Beisel as he stands on first base. 2 outs. Check over. Not in time from Rubin. Sprayed to the left side. Diving is Malone, unable to come up with the grab. Single from Stern. Moves Beisel over. Little 2-out rally on the books here for the Bantams. Back-to-back singles. Tyler Bernstein now up. Has walked twice and has come around to score both times. I'll look to keep the momentum going. Check behind. Good throw. Rubin's had some really good pickoff moves that have kept some of these runners honest. Another one there. Beisel able to get back. She's setting up right behind him. Keep him close to that bag as Rubin comes to the plate missing. Ball 1. High and inside that time, ball 2. Fly ball to right field. Del Pino moving under it. hanging in the air a bit, and he is under it to make the grab. For our third out here in the bottom of the fourth, we move to the, bottom of the fifth. We move to the top of the sixth here. Trinity threatens with 2 outs, but unable to capitalize. Del Pino, who made that last grab there to end the bottom of the fifth, will get us started from the batter's box in the top of the sixth. Tyler Fahey's still on the mound for the Bantams, getting his final warm-up throws here. Ready to get going here at the top of the sixth. Fahey comes to the plate. Fastball driven left center. First pitch swinging. Sawyer's able to get over and under that. Track the ball. Hit pretty well by Del Pino there, but manageable. First strike there. Off-speed pitch there from Fahey, misses high. Finnegan in the bat, up to bat. Looking at a 1-1 count, 1 out, nobody on. Missing that one swinging, 1-2 here. Swinging there as well, missing that one as well. I believe that's Fahey's first K of the day since coming on. Quickly moving through the top of the sixth here, 2 outs now. Dwyer, who got the scoring festivity started in the fifth, now up, taking that one, called strike 1. Fly ball right side, I believe that'll stay in. Parks moving over and under it, close to the right field line, but stays in play and is able to make the grab. And Tyler Fahey with a quick 1-2-3 top of the sixth. I believe he only threw 6 pitches, if I have my count correct here. Quick and efficient work as the Bantams come up bottom of the sixth here. I believe it should be Schnitzer leading us off. See if Chase Rubin comes. The Engineers. I believe we have number 21, Thomas Grissamore. First year out of Austin, Texas. Went to Lake Travis High. 6'1" right-hander.
Now pitching for the Engineers, number 21, Thomas Grissamore.
So Chase Rubin's day is done. Goes the full 5 innings, giving up 3 runs. Will not be in line for a win or loss with our game knotted at 3 here. First action for Grissamore today will be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Bantams. believe Grissamore is the first pitcher we've seen today. Goes through a full windup, at least in warm-ups. See if this continues with batters in the box. He's ready to throw it coming down, and we will begin this top of the 6th here momentarily. Schnitzer steps into the box here. Grissamore missing that first pitch. Back-to-back balls to start off his day. Does go through that full windup with no runners on. Missing that fastball wide as well. Seems to have pulled those last 2 pitches well wide. And misses that one low. Starting off with a 4-pitch walk here to Schnitzer. Now walked twice. Came around to score his last time. Will Sawyer now up to bat. Laid down a great sac bunt in the 4th inning. Again, a bit interesting to see your cleanup hitter laying down a sac bunt, but did so with class. 5th straight ball for Grissamore. Misses that one inside. Comes to the plate again. Fly ball to right. Tracking over is Delpino. He's under it. Grissamore does record his first out with that fly ball. Fly out to right field. See if that calms him down a bit. Designated hitter Aiden Stevenson now up. Had a sac fly in that 4th inning. Runner on first here for him, 1 out. That runner's going, perhaps a hit and run. Ground ball to short. Well corralled by Chi, throws across the diamond. And now the throw over to third is not in time. Pretty aggressive running by Schnitzer to go for third. If that was a better throw, he might have been out there. They do get the out at first to give us our 2nd out of the inning. Been a really unconventional double play there. The throw across the diamond, not quite on the mark. Line drive is going to get down in center. That will bring home a run there. Nice liner for Demizio. He brings home Schnitzer for his 2nd run scored of the day. Now a 4-3 game here in the bottom of the 6th. As Saldivia steps into the box, takes that first ball low, 1-0 count. Demizio with a healthy lead at first. Fouls that one off for 1-1. Ground ball to short. Cleaned up easily by Chi. Flips over to second. And Grissamore will get out of the inning, but does give up a run. RBI to Demizio. Schnitzer coming around to score as Trinity takes a 4-3 lead heading into the top of the 7th. Fahey quickly back out to the mound, looking for his second full inning of work here, as we expect top of the lineup here for the Engineers. Chi, Takahashi, Hernandez, 1, 2, 3. She'll step away for just a moment here on the Northeast Sports Network. Dalton Chi steps into the box to start us off here, top 7. Off-speed pitch from Fahey, misses outside, 1-0. First game of this doubleheader slated for 7 innings. So if MIT can't get a run across, barring any changes, this could be the final half inning. Final 3 outs for the Engineers to work with here. Fahey misses that one, now sitting at 2-1 this count. Catches the inside corner with that one, knotted up at 2-2. Dalton had a nice double in the 3rd, but struck out his last at bat. Swinging there, ground ball left side, foul. Fights that off to stay alive at 2-2. Now taking time. Adjust the gloves. Chi back into the box. Fahey works, dealing on 2-2. Line drive to right field. That's going to get down. Held to just a single this time. Chi's nice day continues. First runner on for the Engineers there. Takahashi now up. 0 for 3 today. Showing bunt there. Pulls it back outside, ball 1. See if he's intent to lay this down and move Chi over. Umpire checking on something with Fahey there. Set to go again. 1-0 count. Takahashi showing bunt again, pulls back again. 2 balls. Interestingly checked down to the on-field umpire, who they do call a strike there. Interesting play. Takahashi unable to pull the bunt back, so when he's hit by the pitch, it's counted as a swing. Kind of an unfortunate situation if you're an Engineer fan. Now discussing it with the third base coach. He, of course, wants the call there. I understand his plight. Kind of difficult if you're the hitter there to get the bat out of the way on a fastball inside like that. Don't think he'll be successful here, but pleading his case. I expect us to have a 2-1 count. Couple extra words as he backtracks to the third base box. All polite, but still wants his call. Isn't going to get it. We now have a very interesting 2-1 count. See if Takahashi intends to show that bunt again. More stoppage from the ump, but I believe we're ready to go. Is showing bunt again. Takahashi waves at it, unable to get that one down. Now 2-2. Can't imagine he'll be showing bunt again here. Fay comes to the plate, misses that one outside. Count is full. We'll see if Chi is running here. Did have a decent lead and made a nice break for it on that last pitch. Check over. Fay's going to keep him honest. Chi is going. Swung on. Tough hop for Bernstein over at third. Sort of short hopped him, and Chi, because he was running, is able to get to third on that weird bounce. So we have first and third, no outs here for the Engineers.
Now by first baseman number 9, Luis Hernandez.
For up to me, I'd rule that a hit. Tough bounce for Bernstein to play. Hard hit ball. Hernandez, after striking out looking the first two at bats, had a great swing on the ball that got the offense moving in the fifth. He's showing bunt here as well, interestingly. Does get the strike and the throwdown. Thrown out at first, tracking back. Takahashi, I think, was running on the bunt attempt, but when it was missed, got left in kind of no man's land, so the Bantams get both the strike and the out. Tough spot for Takahashi. Might have been better off just running that one through. As Hernandez now takes a big cut and misses on the 0-1. Hernandez just misses that one. Fouled straight back, 0-2 still. Fay's got a chance to go pretty quickly from first and third, no outs, to just third with 2 outs if they're able to control this. Short fly. Chi's going to tag and go. Decent throw. Too far in, as Chi is able to come home on the sac fly to tie us up at 4. Chi had a pretty good jump. Decent throw from Park, but in terms of strength, but too far up the baseline. Not really any chance for Stern to apply a tag there. Fahey giving up the run to tie us up at 4. So we will have a bottom of the 7th. Chi coming around to score. 2 outs now as Severson steps into the box. Swinging at the first pitch. Severson fouls that one off the third baseline. Missed that one inside, 1-1. Curveball pops straight up behind the plate. Severson. Great track from Stern, who's able to make that on the near side warning track before it hits the netting. Did well to track that ball on this gloomy day. Wind perhaps a bit died down now from its peak, but still a great play as Severson fouls out to end the top of the third. Trinity offense now coming back out onto the field. Number of changes here. New pitcher out for the Engineers. Number 14, Ben Solomon. Sophomore righty, 5'10", out of New York, Columbia Grammar and Prep School. He'll come on. Grissom Moore pitching just 1 inning. Giving up that 1 run, but not in line for a win or loss, given that we're knotted at 4 heading into the 7th. Solomon with a chance to be the pitcher of record here today. We are expecting a pinch hitter for Trinity to lead us off here as well. Saw Cole Mascolo, junior outfielder from Fairfield, Connecticut, played at the Brunswick School. For high school, prep school, is warming up in a position as if he's about to lead us off here. Taking Park's place in the lineup. Park 0 for 2 today. A couple of ground outs. Has played a nice game in right field. Would assume Mascolo probably will take his place out there, given that he's an outfielder by trade as well. That is if we need another defensive alignment from the Bantams. Of course, if they score here, we anticipate this will be the end of the game. Mascolo, number 22, does step into bat for Park. Showing bunt right off the bat. Takes that one high, ball 1. Missed that one outside, 2-0. Mascolo swing there. Liner to right field. It's going to get down. I'll take the turn just to have a look. Going to be a single all the way. Great swing, bat on the ball there. Mascolo on first to lead us off. Beisel now up. A 9 slot. He's played a really nice day in left field and had to hit his last time up. See how aggressive the Bantams are on the base path. Decent lead for Mascola. He'll be checked on immediately. Solomon throwing over, not in time. I'd assume Mascola's got some wheels. Checked on again. Pass ball there, so he'll get second. I wonder, he'll probably have a turn and a thought. No, he does slide into second. Two pickoff throws from Solomon. The second one going awry there. That's the first. We've had a lot of pickoffs in the game today. That was the first one that really got away from anybody, and certainly not at an opportune time. Now Trinity is looking at a runner on second, no outs, and a runner on second with some wheels, as we've just seen. Beisel yet to actually face a pitch to the plate. Solomon will now come missing that one inside. 1-0. Missed that one high. 2-0. Curveball misses outside. 3-0. Another curveball. That one gets in there. 3-1. Certainly hitters count at 3-1 here. Beisel swinging away. Deep fly ball. Running back. This could be a tagging opportunity, and they do tag. Mascolo, a lot of pressure. He'll get over to third. That ball just kept trailing out there into deep left center. Good contact from Beisel. Probably helped by the wind. I'm not sure how well you can see that flag, but blowing straight out in that direction. So, a very useful fly ball from Beisel, as he is able to move Mascolo into scoring position with just one out. Sac fly could score and win it here. Stern steps into the box. Curveball misses wide. Fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Infield is in with just one out. Ground ball inside. They're going to have to come home with it. Or at least, pass ball. Wild pitch, I would call that. And Mascolo will score. There's certainly a celebration, as if we're only playing 7 today, and that does appear to be the case. There's some confusion last week. We do have Trinity winning this one 5-4 in 7 innings. Solomon will be the pitcher of record for MIT. That loss giving up just the one run in this final inning. As Trinity will move to MIT will move to 0-4, and Trinity will move to 3-1. Fahey is the pitcher of record for Trinity, picking up the win today. As we wrap up here with this first game from Trinity College, D. Benedetto Stadium. Second game today is slated for a 1:30 start. Teams will take a 40-minute break. I would assume have some lunch, get some warm-ups and stretching, and we'll be back here. You will have to switch streams if you're tuning in to our second game today. We'll take a quick break ourselves, and we'll see you all at 1:30 back here on the Northeast Sports Network. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you shortly.